Alright, so hopefully you guys can see that. That's what I was looking for yesterday, but I didn't find any. But anyways, I was over there walking, looking for some frogs, and actually there's smaller ones than that. And something landed on my leg, it bit me. So again, I cannot. Hey, leave the frog alone. You know, I can't stress enough how important it is to wear long jeans, long pants, because you know it does protect you from the elements. So yeah. The other thing is, and again I talked this on the first video, is to kind of look for some sort of slippers or something that you can put on your bug-out bag, or you know, whenever you go camping. That way if you wake up in the middle of the night, you don't have to walk barefoot, because you don't know if there's thorns, snakes, or not snakes, but spiders. So you definitely want to keep an eye on that. I brought my shoes again, and these are just old beat up shoes I had for a long time, and I'm gonna use those to get in the water. Excuse me. Because here it's, you know, all sandy, but the deeper you get, Onyx, come. The deeper you get, the sharper the rocks are. And flip-flops don't work that well. And I'm going a bit on a rant here. And mainly, oh shit, yes. Oh fuck. You guys see that? Stay back. Alright, let me zoom in. You guys see that branch moving? That's a catfish. I saw the whiskers. Alright, let me go get him before he breaks loose. Alright guys, so branch still moving, he's still there. There's a branch, he's right there. Oh, from what I can tell, it doesn't look like a gar, because if it was, my trusty handy dandy Mora light my fire knife, stick it through the head. But from what I can tell, it looks like it's a catfish. The water is really cold, and I got my shorts on. I'm about to get in there. So far, those, I don't think I caught anything because they're not moving at all. But then again, there could be a fish in there, and he's probably dead. So let me go get the other one before he runs off. There she is, guys. It's a catfish. When I came down, I looked over there to look at the trap, and I'm always afraid of it. Yeah, you're afraid of it, but you like to eat it, don't you? Leave him alone. Go get me a rock. I didn't see the trap move, or I didn't see a fish hanging from it. When I was shooting over here, corner of my eye caught something jump. Take a better look, and then the branch jumping up and down. Now, a couple of things let's talk about. I hanged it from a green vine. Alright, so actually two of them. And the knot came off of one, and it was just hanging from that one vine. The other thing is, usually this water's kind of clear like this, you can see through it, but with all the rain it's kind of murky. There's a huge boulder right there, huge. Yesterday I didn't see it, and when I was walking I almost tripped on it, and if I did, I would have pretty much cut my knee open because it's really sharp. So again, that's why I like to say always wear something. Don't wear flip-flops if you're gonna get in this type of rivers. Pretty much all rivers have rocks, and barefoot, not a good idea. So some Crocs is something I'd say to kind of put in your backpack. Flip-flops not so much, because they're kind of like flippers. Once you lift your leg up, it's gonna here's your toe, it's gonna lift the water up. So it's kind of like you're trying to pedal your foot upward. That's why I don't like flippers. Leave it alone. What else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, I still got those two to go check. But man, that's at least what? At least 3.5, 4 pounds. That's a nice catch. Alright, let's go check the other ones. I don't think there's nothing in there because I don't see the yo-yos jumping up and down. And on this one, let's see if I can get it closer. The hook got caught on one of its sides. What is it? A minute ago it was flopping around and it hit Onyx in the face. So as you guys can see, that hook is right underneath his eye. You guys see the hook? Right underneath his shit. The hat, I'm wearing the hat. I lost a little black top. Leave him alone. There's a little thing that kind of makes the string, I guess, to hold the string, and I lost it. That was my fault because I was messing with it. But anyways, you guys can see that hook is right there underneath his eye. So I'm gonna put it out of his misery, and I'm not gonna fillet it. Well, I'm not gonna gut it. I'm gonna fillet it. I'm gonna take him home with me. I'm gonna put the knife through his head, and then get some of my U-twine, put him in the water to kind of hold him there. That way these bugs and whatnot don't eat him and start biting him. So let me check the other two. Alright guys, so I went to go get the other two. Both the bait got taken. So that could have been by, a tiny fish, or it could have been a fish walked by and took both of them. So that's a bummer, but I mean, I still got the fish. I ended up, let me show you guys. Well, yesterday I didn't have enough bait for 3 yo-yos, so what I ended up doing is I had 2, from the morsels I found. And actually the one I put back there was the morsel meat. And I'm telling you, dude, that knife is amazing. I mean, it is sharp. It's still, I've had it for like 4 months now. No, 3 months. And it's still sharp. I haven't sharpened it once. But I mean, I don't use it to feather wood or cut wood or anything like that. Or use it for batoning or anything like that. It's just, this actually, the reason behind that, well, I'll talk about it in another video. That's another video review. But anyways, what I did is I got some of my jute twine. I put the line inside the catfish's mouth and right behind the gill. And he's in there right now. He's probably dead. Oh, and what I did is I got the knife and I put it on, stabbed him on the head with it. So he's pretty much dead. It's just the nerves kind of jumping up and down. A couple of things I want to talk to you about when you're trying to do this type of, survival, I guess, type of situation. Again, tennis shoes, they work great. Crocs, I think they would work a little bit better. So whenever you're trying to cross, like in this case, it doesn't look like it's going real fast. Kind of looks like it's, medium, but it's actually pretty fast, especially underneath. If you stick your hand underneath the water, your hand goes like this real quick from all that pressure and from it moving fast. Never go straight, always go sideways. So I start here, I'm gonna end up probably in those rocks. Also, whenever you're crossing, do this. Don't pick up your feet, don't pick them up, kind of just drag it along. Once you feel your footing, then you can do the other one. Again, don't pick it up, drag it. Okay, now put all your pressure on this one, then drag your foot. Now put all your pressure on this one, drag it, and so on and so on, until you get to your spot. What this does is, it does, when you pick up your foot, you're pushing all that water, making it hard for you to keep your balance. It also kind of helps because when you're dragging it, if you feel a bump, that means, okay, well, I hit a bump. Now let me drag my other foot, or maybe I can, feel with my foot and see how big this bump is and how high it is. So just some tips. I'm gonna be out here for, let me put my clothes back on. Hey, get out of there. Hey, no. Stay. Get back. I got the hooks still on the yo-yos. Get back. I don't want to step on those because I've had a hook on me and it hurts. Also, I think this is going to be my next purchase. Again, if you guys like watching these videos, please subscribe, like, comment, share. Tell your friends, tell your family, I don't care. But my next purchase is going to be a Leatherman Surge multi-tool. I have had it in the past, and again, I think I talked about this. I went to my parents and I left it. My dad found it. He liked it because he works in construction. So I was like, all right, well, go ahead and keep it. And I ended up paying like $100 and some bucks for it on REI, which I couldn't have gotten. I could have found it on Amazon for like 20 bucks cheaper. But it was, how do you call it? An impulse purchase. So that's my next thing. I wasn't able to get the hook out. It's still in there. But again, I'm not gonna gut it and cook it. I'm just gonna fillet it. So let me put my clothes back on so we can get going. Because I have to go to work, unfortunately. And again, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave, your comment below. And on the yo-yo, well, I don't have two hands. Well, yeah, I think I can do it. This one doesn't have the hook on it. So what happens is, if they get dirty, that sand gets in there. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm not even able to pull it out anymore. It's stuck now. So that's what happens when they get dirty. So what you want to do, just kind of wash it off. Now, give it a few pulls. There you go. Now it's working again. So, if you get these dirty, if you get some sand on them, they are gonna get stuck. A little bit of water doesn't hurt them. After they dry, put a little bit of oil in them. That way it'll keep them lubricated. That's about it. Let me go get my fish. See if I have enough time to cook it. And thanks for watching. You ready to go home? Come here. Come here. Bastard.